Hello, welcome to the Hard Reset. Okay, so I found this really interesting. I just ran across it, and you know what? I think people should see this.
Treatment in terms of
I mean, whether you agree with Joe Rogan or not,
vaccine hesitancy.
still listen
Joe
to it.
Rogan
Keep an open mind.
his 7.8 million followers that he
And
created
thank you,
an account
Daily
on
Wire.
Twitter challenger
I appreciate the
So why is one of the most
research and what
popular
you've done with
figures
it.
in the media signaling that he could leave Twitter?
What was the particular tweet? Did they tell you what the particular tweet was or what the offense was?
They never tell you.
The story begins with Robert Malone, a guest on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, who was going viral after he was permanently banned from Twitter.
Yeah, so
Rogan hosted the
let's look
doctor
his
and
name up.
researcher on his show.
We'll see
and now several
what he
segments
does,
from
what he's
the
about.
episode have gone viral, gaining millions of views.
I'm just hoping that clip where you explain
I think it's kind of funny
mass
because
formation psychosis makes the
a
rounds.
lot of us is falling
Joe's
in
wish
line
came
with
true, and that one
Dr.
segment has
Fauci.
been viewed over 4.5 million
Which
times on Twitter.
he's got
Other
the
portions of the
degree
podcast
saying he's a
have also
doctor.
garnered millions of views.
But
as Rogan and Malone
how many
discuss
patients has he
COVID-19 and
seen
the heavy-handed
in the last,
actions by the
let's say,
government
20
and
years?
big tech companies.
Maybe
Here's
zero.
what Rogan had to say about Twitter's
And Dr.
permanent ban
Fauci
of Malone.
is
Jesus
also
Christ, Twitter, put the
the highest paid
back on.
politician
So who is Robert Malone?
in
and why was he banned
Washington,
from Twitter?
D.C. right now.
Robert Malone is a medical doctor and
Allegedly.
virologist who is credited
We don't know
with
that for a
inventing
fact,
the mRNA technology used in the Pfizer and Moderna COVID vaccines.
I've run, over 100 clinical trials, mostly in the vaccine space, but also in drug repurposing. I've been involved in every major outbreak
Man.
since AIDS.
I like to
This is kinda what I
repurpose
do.
drugs.
I know Tony Fauci personally. I've dealt with him my whole career.
Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Malone has been a vocal critic of the government's response to the virus and their handling of the mRNA vaccines. And although he is vaccinated and supports vaccines as a medical doctor, he has criticized the way COVID-19 vaccines were brought to market.
Have you taken the COVID vaccine?
So the answer is yes. I've also been infected
you know what?
twice.
In
I've
late
also
December,
taken the COVID
Twitter
vaccine.
permanently banned Malone's account for statements he
And
made about the safety of
After my
COVID-19
second shot, guess
vaccines.
what?
Malone says
I
that he
haven't
didn't
felt right
receive an
since then.
explanation from Twitter or a link to a specific post or statement violating Twitter's rules. However, a Twitter spokesperson told Just the News that Malone had at least 5 strikes against his account. Under Twitter's policy on COVID-19 misinformation, an account is
Yeah, you
permanently
know what?
banned after 5 violations.
Stop
Twitter
banning
says
people.
that they primarily
It's a
rely
bunch
on
of crap.
partners such as Reuters and AP to provide
I don't
the
know
basis
why
of their fact-check program.
social media
One of the
wants
strikes
to get into
against Malone's
politics.
account seems to be
Well, I
related to
shouldn't
a
be in
viral video
politics.
from early December, when
It's
Malone
gonna,
made claims that the
it's gonna
mRNA
destroy your
vaccines
business
may be
eventually.
permanently harmful for children, and that the
People
new
will get
technology
sick of
has
it.
not been adequately tested.
We're grown
AFP
adults.
issued a fact check on Malone's video and deemed it false. The outlet quoted a doctor who said, "There is absolutely no evidence that the spike proteins generated in response to the COVID-19 vaccine are toxic." In another video, he made an appearance on the Ingram Angle on Fox News, where he stated that we will never be fully vaccinated against COVID-19, and that the Omicron blows right through the vaccine and the triple jabbed. The Associated Press cracked down the
and
fact check on December
it's not a
28th,
vaccine.
and within 24 hours, the doctor was banned from Twitter. Although the interview was from earlier in December, it seems that AP chose to issue the fact check because of the attention it received on social media. Oddly enough, the news outlet didn't dispute Malone's claim that vaccinated people can still get the new variant. They wrote, "While it's true that people who are vaccinated can still get infected with Omicron, early research has shown that the Pfizer and Moderna mRNA COVID-19 vaccines are effective at preventing severe disease, hospitalization, and death stemming from the new variant." Malone's final tweet seems to refer to a podcast episode where he was a guest before he was banned from Twitter or appeared on Joe Rogan's show. The next day, Joe Rogan had him on his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, which has been Spotify's #1 podcast in 2020 and 2021. While the streaming giant doesn't release listener data, an estimated 11 million people watch or listen to each episode. The two men wasted no time before bringing up Malone's recent ban and the dangers of censorship. Rogan called him one of the most qualified people in the world to talk about vaccines, and Malone
He probably is
questioned why some
qualified.
experts like him are
Probably more
silenced while
qualified
others
than
aren't.
Dr.
If
Fauci.
it's not okay for me
I don't even want to
make
call that guy a doctor.
conversation, even though I'm pointing out
Mr.
scientific
Fauci.
facts
Can I
that
call him
we
Mr.
can
Fauci?
implement, Then
I don't even like calling him
he
Mr.
can be allowed.
Malone also revealed that he is considering
Fauci.
suing Twitter over the ban. However, he said that he doesn't like the legal process.
Ooh, Politician
Malone revealed
Fauci.
on the podcast that
That's
he has
what I'll
been
call him.
active on the social media
Politician
platform Getter
Fauci.
since he was banned from
Let's
Twitter.
see how
Former Trump
quick I get
advisor
banned.
Jason Miller said that he created Getter to
guy
challenge
looks like a
social media
walrus.
oligarchs from Silicon Valley. He also said that the
Sorry.
platform is meant to be independent from cancel culture. Shortly after Joe Rogan hosted Robert Malone, he revealed that he also created an account on the new platform. He said, "Just in case over at Twitter gets even dumber, I'm here now as well. Rejoice." In one viral clip that has not been
Maybe
removed
that's
by
where we should
Twitter,
go.
Malone criticized vaccine mandates
Maybe
and
we should
asserted
do
that
a
the federal
mass
government is breaking laws and
exodus.
ethical guidelines.
Away
Our
from
government is out of control
all these
on this.
stupid
And
government
they
controlled
are lawless. They completely
social media
disregard bioethics. They
It's kinda like
completely
China.
disregard the federal
China
common
does the same
rule.
thing.
They have
They don't like
broken
it.
all the rules.
They'll
that I know
ban
of,
you.
that I've been
They'll
trained on for years and
arrest
years
you.
and
They'll
years.
club you.
In the clip that has gained over 4.5 million views, Malone describes a phenomenon called mass formation psychosis. He compares the current state of America to Germany in the 1920s and 30s.
Very intelligent, highly educated population.
I said that once
and they went
before.
barking mad.
He goes on to
got
assert
in
how the
trouble
situation
for it.
parallels our current society, where people are disconnected from each other but laser focused on a single problem. This is what he says leads to the government gaining huge power over the country.
When you have a society that has become decoupled from each other and has
Oh gosh,
free-floating anxiety,
this society
in a sense
is
that things don't
decoupled
make
from
sense,
being
we can't understand it.
coupled with
And
themselves.
then their attention gets focused by a leader
It's
or a
just
series
stupid.
of events on one small point, just like hypnosis. They literally become hypnotized and can be led anywhere. Anybody who questions
I don't know.
that
So
narrative is to be
look into
immediately
this guy.
attacked. They are the other.
maybe
This is
maybe he's
central
solid.
to
Maybe he's a
mass
hack.
formation psychosis.
We don't know.
And this is what has
You have to make your own
His
conclusion.
comments created
But
so
definitely
much traction that
keep
Google
an open
initially
mind.
added a note on searches for the term mass formation psychosis. It read, "If this topic
And
is
again,
new, it can
Daily Wire,
sometimes take time for
thank you.
results to be
Thank you
added
very
by
much.
reliable sources."
I
That note
do
has since
appreciate
been
you
removed.
bringing this
For
to
all
light.
the latest updates on trending news, go to dailywire.com. I'm Brett Cooper. Thanks for watching.